the stats every minute. I'm doing my part, I'm paying attention, and I play my position.
It's Crypto Lightsaber back with another video, guys, and today we're going to talk about TitanX. It's my first video covering this project. I want to talk about why I think that you should have at least some TitanX in your portfolio. I did invest in this a short while back. We take a look at what I did in this project. Not gone as big as some other people, but I do think it's wise to have some skin in the game on this particular project. Okay, guys, so TitanX for me, I feel like, this is giving me, like, there's a lot of old school hexagons and DeFi OGs really bullish on this project, as well as some larger influencers. We'll take a look at one of them in just a few minutes, okay, guys? But I think it was wise for me to, at least get some dibs in on this early, not as early as some others. I think I didn't even know about this project for like a month. And, I did feel like I was late to start with, so I didn't pull the trigger straight away. But by the time I got into this, I still managed to get myself a good T rank bonus. At the end of the day, I could have done better. I could have gotten sooner, but I didn't. But ultimately, everyone's got their own strategy. Everyone's got their own thought process when it comes to crypto. The problem that I had in the beginning with TitanX is for the simple fact that we've seen it before with things like Zen. Okay, guys, mining Zen. I got completely wrecked on Zen. Okay, I have a bunch of Zen FTs and Zen stakes or mints that I didn't even actually claim, because at the time it's like the gas fee is more than the actual claim. Okay, so Zen did put me off a little bit. And we're not talking about the long-term future or potential of Zen, but Zen, there was a lot of hype at the beginning. They did some things right, and some things were probably done a little bit wrong, or some people had the edge because they were a little bit more, tech savvy, and were minting loads of wallets at the beginning with bots and all that sort of stuff. I didn't know how to do all that sort of stuff, so the only way I made money on Zen is by trading Zen, basically buying the lows, which was super risky, waiting for a pump, taking profits or whatever. Okay, guys, but mining didn't go too well for me with Zen. With TitanX, I'm a little bit more hopeful, or should I say I'm a lot more hopeful, for the simple fact that something like TitanX can learn from the mistakes of Zen. And, a lot more people were bullish on it. And, it's got a lot of hex vibes, okay, guys, in my opinion. It's something new. Timing is everything as well, so I think that this launched at the right time as well. Zen probably launched at the wrong time, but it's arguable. Okay, but anyway, let's just talk about TitanX. So TitanX, I did create a few miners. I haven't gone crazy. My dashboard doesn't look like I've got 50 miners. Okay, I've got 3 miners, which I did around November time. Okay, so I did this in November. I thought, you know what, might as well take a risk and put something in here. If I'm going to put something in, might as well just do it. And I just put something in. I did 3 miners. I did them for 90 to 100 days. Okay, so no 20-day miners, no 30-day miners, just straight 90 to 100 days. See where this is in 3 months. Okay, guys, and right now, at least we're still looking like we're going to be in a profit on this particular project. This was a lot more at some point. I think this has gone down by about 60% from when I think this was around $30,000 I was expecting, which would have been an absolute incredible return. But, ultimately, I knew that wasn't going to be sustainable. And, actually, if we go to the chart, right? So, this could pump. This could pump, and the reason why I believe that it could and it might, for one, the community, okay, it has a bullish community, okay, and people really love this project, okay, so people are buying this token, they're buying the lows. It came out with a bang at the beginning, it came all the way down, and I believe I invested around on these lows, okay, or at least I did buy the token, I did buy and sell the token as well, actually, okay, but in terms of the miners, right, I put in some of the profits into miners, okay? So, yeah, I think I'm getting more tokens than what I actually had when I was when I actually bought the token just through the miners, right? Because obviously, you know, longer pays better and all that sort of stuff, right? But it is reaching a low, so for me, this could be the bottom, okay? And what it is, there's further development going on. Other projects that are going to be built on top of TitanX. The founder, Jake Sharp, okay, he's building a project called Hyper, okay, guys, and a lot of people are gearing up for this launch. We don't know when it's going to be, but this is why I think the price could pump, okay, the price, and it probably will pump, okay. We're not going to cover everything about TitanX in this video. We're just going to cover some of the things which makes me bullish on, and why I titled the video, what did I title the video? Well, you need to hold some Titan. I believe that you should hold some TitanX, okay? There's going to be people mining it and they're selling it, claiming they're miners, selling the TitanX, okay? There's going to be people buying it and trading it, but why I think that, you know, you should hold some is because this has hex potential, okay, guys, because of all of the buying and burning that's coming, all of the other protocols that are being built on top of it, the fact that the mining difficulty gets harder, okay. So for example, if I was to do 90 days now, right, a 90-day miner at 100 max power, just like I did with these other ones, right now I'll be getting from $474, which it cost me at 0.2 ETH on each of these miners, okay. Even still, I'm getting around $3,000 on these miners. At one point, it was like $10,000, $9,000, $10,000, $11,000, $12,000. But, you know, obviously that's gone down because the price has gone down. Okay, but the price comes back up, that goes back up. But right now, you still get a over 90 days, you will still make a 3x, right? A 3 to 4x. But it's just not as much. So the mining difficulty gets lower as time goes by. So obviously that's a good thing because it makes it harder to get the tokens through mining. If people want that same amount of tokens, they need to buy it. Okay, guys. So, you know, if you want more in a short space of time, you need to buy it. Why people aren't going to be doing like the 20 to 30 day miners anymore is because 20 days, you'll be losing money. Okay, you might as well just buy the token at this point. 30 days, okay, you're literally making a couple of dollars, like $30, okay, $40. Okay, so it's not, there's no point. If the price goes down by 10%, obviously you're not making a profit. Okay, guys. So now people have got no choice but to do longer miners. Okay, if they want to double their money, they need to do for at least 60 days. All right, guys. So for the people that came before that mined, yeah, a lot of those people, they'll be taking profits because they're up massively, right? Which makes sense. But obviously, there's going to be a lot of new people coming in. We are on day 71. All right, guys, so there's going to be a lot of newer people coming into the project. And, you know, a lot of those people are going to say, yo, I need some TitanX because Hyper's coming. And the only way that you can get into Hyper is by burning some TitanX. So you need to have some TitanX. You can't afford to wait for your miners to be claimed because they're like 60 days away. So, or, you know, by the time TitanX actually goes live, whenever that might be, obviously, the only way to get into Hyper at that point, if you don't already hold some liquid TitanX, is to buy some TitanX and burn it to get into Hyper, because that's the only way you can get into Hyper is by burning some TitanX. So that is obviously something that's going to be bullish for the price. Just like we saw with Zen. Zen came out, it came down, it hit the lows, and then when the first project launched, it was built on top of Zen. It might have been DBZen or one of them, right? The price started to pump, that hype came in, it did like a 10-20x, okay, guys? So I believe that this could do a minimum 10-20x once Hyper comes out, minimum. But, well, potentially, it's not financial advice, all right, guys, but it could do something like that, okay? Especially because it's super low market cap, sitting at only a 6 million, okay? It won't be much for this to go to a 60 million, 120 million, 10-20x, okay? In my opinion, not financial advice, okay? Now, another thing, let's just close this down. I was going to show you, forget about Zen right now. Okay, no, what are we doing? Okay, let's just close that. Okay, so, Joe Parry is a large influencer. He keeps talking about Zen. I keep seeing videos every other day popping up about Zen. He's super bullish on Zen and probably heavily invested in Zen. Okay, guys, and he highlighted a bunch of other projects that are being built on top of Zen. Okay, one like Titan Blaze, for example. He talked about Hyper. Okay, the founder is Jake Sharp. He talked about Hyper that's being built on top of Zen. I do recommend you go and watch this video because he does cover a bunch of projects that are going to be launching on top of Zen. TitanX. Okay, guys. So this is obviously going to be bullish for the price of Zen. It's got a community. It's got people that are building on top of it. People that want to see Zen burned. Okay, Titan Blaze, for example, more Zen is going to be burned just from this project. Okay, now if the community gets behind these projects and backs them, that's a different thing. But I know one for certain is that Hyper is created by the same founder. So he's building the first project on top of TitanX, which is Hyper. And a lot of people I know for a fact, or at least I get that feeling that people are going to be backing it, okay, because they want these types of gains, okay, they want these types of gains, okay. It will come out, it will pump, people will sell, they'll take profits, okay. And this, for example, did 32x on day one. Not day one, yeah, in the first couple of days, okay, guys. And people want those fast gains at the end of the day, and then I believe that those hyper gains funnel straight back in, or a lot of it straight back into TitanX, okay, guys. So that is the game theory, or that's what I'm expecting on that, okay, guys. Also, right, so on TitanX, obviously you have the, where are we? You have the buy and burn, okay? And a lot of people are making a lot of money on staking as well, just from staking TitanX. So let me just put that out there as well. But the buy and burn, basically there's two. It has the V2, which is the fast release, and the V1, which is the slow release, okay? So we have approximately $30 million here, okay? And that's because, you know, that obviously the price of Ethereum goes up, that becomes a lot more. But there's around $30 million that's going to go towards buying back the TitanX token, okay? Anyone can trigger this. Most of you watching this already know how this works, okay? That's actually increased, to it's 3.3 ETH. It was 1 ETH every 8 minutes going to buy and burn, okay? Is it 3.3 ETH every 8 minutes? I'm not sure, but there's a lot of there's basically a lot of, you know, basically mechanics working in this project, which would suggest that in time this is going to go to the moon. So looking at the price right now, it doesn't really worry me, okay? This was a floor before. It seems to be a floor right now, okay? Obviously there's going to be people that come in and trade it. It goes up, it goes down. There's people that are mining it, so obviously they're going to take profits. But, you know, I see this going up, you know, in the anticipation that Hyper is going to make people a lot of money as well, okay, guys? So this is why I believe that at least in this year you need to be holding some TitanX, at least for the time, at least for when the first protocol launches on TitanX. And obviously a lot of people are talking like this could do a 10,000x because Hex did a 10,000x. You know, guys, even if this does a 1,000x, even if this does a 500x, even if there's 100x, you can make a lot of money with TitanX. So regardless of how many x's it might do, you know, if you're looking at 1,000, you minus that by 99, okay, and it does 100x, right? Sorry, minus that by 90%, and it does 100x, you're still in the money. So you turn $1,000 into $100,000 in this project. That's the potential. That's the way I look at it, and that's why I think you need to be holding at least some TitanX. Okay, guys, at $10,000 or potentially the $10,000 by the time I claim it, that I have in where's the website that I have in TitanX. Okay, that could become $1 million basically with that scenario in mind. Okay, guys, it could be 10 million if it did 1,000x. Okay, guys, not saying it's gonna do that. Not sure if it will do that. Okay, guys, but you know, even if it does a 10x, for me that's $100,000. 10x from here, $100,000. I get to claim this in like I'm 43% there, okay, guys, so around 50 days or something. No, what? Yeah, maybe 50 days or something like that, right? So yeah, that's what I think about the project. Yes, I like it. Yes, I'm bullish on it. I'm not talking about it every day like everybody else is, but yes, I did invest in it and I really do like it, okay, guys, and I see the potential in it, and I'm a high risk type of guy anyway. So again, it's not financial advice. Do your own research. Don't risk more than what you can afford to lose. Let me know what you think in the comments. TitanX. Obviously it's not the most informative video about it. There's plenty of videos out there and I'm sure you guys know all about it anyway, but that's my take on it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications, like the video which helps with the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you in the very next video.